Hi everyone, this is Team 23C15. I'm Yashashwini. Today we are going to present Towers of Hanoi using Webpage. Uh, Now I'm going to explain about the concept. Towers of Hanoi is a classical mathematical puzzle that involves three rods and n number of disks with different sizes. The objective is to move the disk from the source rod to the destination rod with the help of auxiliary rod. In this we have some rules. Only one disk can be moved at a time and a disk can be only placed on the larger one. And the goal is to complete the puzzle in the minimum number of steps, that is 2 power n minus 1, where n is the number of disks. This project simulates the Towers of Hanoi puzzle, allowing users to input n number of disks and observe the step-by-step solution.
Yeah, I'm Nitya from the team 23C50. Now I'm here to explain the HTML code which we have used in implementation of the browser HANA web page. Yeah, this sets the title of the web page which appears in the browser tab. This links an external CSS file named styles.css to the HTML document for styling the page. The H1 tag is used to display the main heading Towers of HANA at the top of the page. A label for the input field that allows the user to specify the number of disks for the game. This creates a number input field where the user can enter a number between 1 and 10, a maximum of 10 and minimum of 1, with a default value of 3 disks. Button level start that triggers the JavaScript function start game when clicked. This contains three divisions representing the rods where disks are displayed on music. This represents the tower 1. There are two more towers which are represented by tower 2 and tower 3. A button label next step that calls the next step function in JavaScript to progress the game to the next move. Shows the number of steps taken so far. Once the puzzle is solved, a message will appear here, like puzzle solved. Now let us see the output. Yeah, this is the output. And we can style our web page by using CSS. This is HTML without CSS, and the HTML with CSS will be explained by my teammate Manikanta.
I am Manikanta from 23C15 group. I am here to explain the code of Towers of Hanoi in CSS. Uh, Here firstly we have the global styles. The star selector sets a universal box model border box and removes default margins and padding and specifies a default font. Next we have body styling. Here the body is set to use flexbox for centering content both vertically and horizontally. It has a gradient background and a white text. Then we have the container, which class styles a central box with a semi-transparent black background padding, rounded corners and a subtle shadow. Then we have the heading. The H1 element is styled with a larger font size, a specific color and a shadow depth effect. Then we have the sections, like input section, controls and result, which these classes add spacing between elements. Then we have the labels and inputs. Labels are slightly larger while input elements have padding, a border and rounded corners for a clean look. Then we have buttons. Buttons feature a gradient background, padding and hover effect to enhance interactivity, and the hover state reverses the gradient. Then we have the towers and disks. Towers uses flexbox to arrange child elements, while tower styles represent the towers in a game. The disk class styles individuals disks with towers, positioning them at the bottom and giving them a distinct gradient and text formatting. So this is how it looks finally. Here we have the gradient background, and then we have a container with shadow effect. We have the heading Towers of Hanoi, and we also have 3 towers over here, and here we can give the input of how many discs we want. Here we have two buttons, start and next step, to go further, and then finally it shows the total number of steps over here. Now my teammate Vishnu will explain the JavaScript code for this project.
Hello, this is Vishnu from team 23C15. Now I am going to explain about how the JavaScript is used in our project. This JavaScript is used for logical activities and interacts with the users. While starting this game JavaScript initializes the start button and arranges the disk based on the user's input. Set up the steps for solving this puzzle. Recursive function. This recursive function acts as iterative purpose. This Hanoi function generates the step-by-step recursively. By clicking this next step, it triggers the movement of the next disk. Final output, when the solution is completed, it displays the message. This is the final output for the JavaScript code. This is based on the user inputs and gives the output. Purpose of this JavaScript is essential for the adding of functionalities to the page, transforming the static to dynamic layouts.
Let's go to the process workflow on the web page. Firstly, user inputs the number of disks and click on the start button. Let us take the value of n as 3 and then click on the start button. Here disks appear on the first row and the algorithm is initialized based on the entered number of steps. And then user clicks on the next step button to proceed through the moves. The algorithm determines the next legal move and updates the visual representation on the rods. This continues until all the disks are successfully moved to the third rod. After completed, the web page displays the completed message to indicate the solution is achieved. Thank you.